from the beginning, the main issue has not always been sin. It's always been man's efforts to become something outside of God. You know what he told Adam and Eve? If you eat of the fruit, you will become like God. And God already told them, you're like me. But they could not see it. So it's a promise too. Oh, God says you are blessed. You can't see it. And the devil comes and says, well, if you do this, you would have these things that God promised you. You will have this thing that God has said about you. Right? And what did they do? They felt like they needed to eat of the fruit to become. The promise is not a problem. The destination is never the problem. It's the process. And God says, every time you take me out of the process, whenever you get here, you have gotten what you want. I have not gotten what I want. My grace is sufficient to actually make what I promise you come to pass without you doing much. So the issue from Genesis has always been man's effort to try to be something without God's help, because we just don't believe what God has said about us. So like Abraham, God says, I'll give you a child. He just doesn't believe it. So he tried to do something on his own to help God.